Hi guys, today we're taking a look at the latest gaming monitor from AOC. This is the AGON Pro AG326UD, aimed at both PC and console gamers. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. So I'll be testing this out and seeing how good the picture quality is, seeing how well it performs as a gaming monitor on my gaming PC and on the current gen gaming consoles, together with seeing how well it performs as a productivity monitor. Plus I'll show you some of the other key features it has, highlighting any pros and cons to give you a better idea if it's worth getting or not. But before I begin, if you're new to the channel, hope you can support me by subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my next release. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Let's begin by unboxing it and seeing what you get inside the packaging. You get a monitor arm, a monitor stand, a power lead with a clover leaf connector, a power lead with a kettle connector. There's a box containing some accessories, and in there you get a VESA mounting bracket, a bag with a screwdriver, screws for attaching the monitor arm or mounting bracket, a HDMI 2.1 cable, a USB-A to USB-B cable, a DisplayPort 1.4 cable, screws for the VESA mount, a power cable with a kettle connector, some documentation, and finally underneath here is the monitor. On the back of the monitor you have the mounting point, allowing you to attach the monitor arm, which can be done by placing it in position and securing with the two screws provided. Worth noting, I did find the screwdriver they provided a little bit small in getting the leverage to tighten, so I ended up using a larger screwdriver. Once the arm is secured, attach the monitor stand by pushing it in place and tightening the thumb screw underneath. Now I can easily lift out the monitor and place it onto my desk. If you planned on making use of the VESA mounting bracket, you'd just remove the monitor arm and attach the VESA mounting bracket with two screws. The mounting bracket provides a 100 by 100mm VESA mounting point, allowing you to use different monitor arms or even wall mount it. The back of the monitor has a smooth matte black finish, with it being thin at the top with an area that protrudes out. Below that it has a shape in the middle where you have some LEDs around it. It has the Argon logo on the right together with a Kensington locking point, and on the left you have a joystick which gives you access to the OSD. You have the ports towards the bottom that are at a slight angle compared to the bottom of the monitor, and the ports consist of a power input, and it's good to see there's no separate power brick for this. There's also two HDMI 2.1 ports, a DisplayPort 1.4, one USB-B 3.2 upstream port, three USB-A 3.2 downstream ports, with the third one providing power delivery. The monitor doesn't have a Type-C port or a KVM built in, which is a bit of a shame. Coming around the front, the monitor is black with a glossy screen. It has thin bezels on three sides and a chin with branding in the middle. The monitor looks pretty good with its 32-inch display, weighing just under 7.4 kilos or 10.23 kilos with the stand. The monitor stand is made of metal, with it covered in plastic, which has a dark grey metallic finish, with a pull-out stand at the top and a location at the bottom for cable management. They say the monitor has been co-designed with eSport professionals, allowing you to maximize free space for all your peripherals, with it having a unique design enabling you to place your keyboard and mouse at a slight angle, perfect for competitive gamers. The stand provides a really stable base for the monitor, and size wise I've given some dimensions on the screen. If you're after the sizing of it, just hit pause to see those values. You can easily make adjustments to the monitor, as you can move it up and down up to 150mm, tilt it forwards and backwards from -5 to 23 degrees, swivel it left and right 18 degrees, and it pivots 90 degrees to portrait in both directions. The picture quality on this monitor is excellent. Colors look vibrant and sharp with its hybrid panel that combines an OLED panel with quantum dot technology, ensuring you don't get any light bleed, giving a 16:9 aspect ratio, providing a 3840 by 2160p resolution. The monitor is certified with VESA display HDR True Black 400, giving stunning and accurate shadow detail with deeper blacks. It has a DCI P3 99.3% color gamut with a color depth of 1.07 billion, so 10-bit color. It gives exceptional color accuracy, together with providing a contrast ratio of 1.5 million to 1, providing vivid colors with great contrast levels, providing deep blacks. Viewing angles from right to left and up and down are excellent, with literally no reduction in picture quality. Brightness levels are good at 250 nits in SDR and 1000 nits in HDR. with my light meter reporting just over 1400 lux in HDR, with the performance being great when gaming in a bright room. The monitor has a glossy screen helping to make colours pop out and look vivid. There is some screen reflections, but it's very minimal even in a bright room, and it has low blue light mode and flicker-free technology helping to reduce eye strain and fatigue. Onto gaming, and you'll need a pretty powerful PC to be able to game in 4K at 165Hz. I've got a custom build PC which I did myself, and it has an awesome spec with an Intel Core i9 processor, Asus X Noctua GeForce RTX 4080 GPU with 16 gigs, 128 gigs of DDR5 RAM from Kingston, and 2 terabytes of M.2 SSD storage also from Kingston. Now, gaming on this monitor gives a seriously impressive experience with the 32-inch QD-OLED panel. Clarity levels in 4K are just stunning, giving a really immersive gaming experience. Gameplay is ultra smooth with no screen tearing or stuttering, as it supports NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync Premium, with the added benefit of the 165Hz refresh rate with a 0.03 millisecond response time. The monitor is also perfect for console gamers. I've got it connected to my Xbox Series X, and looking in settings you can see everything is checked other than Dolby Vision for gaming, and looking in video modes, allow Dolby Vision is disabled, so this means that games that support 120Hz at 4K will be supported, with the added feature of variable refresh rate on the Xbox Series X, S and PlayStation 5, giving an awesome gaming experience. I've played a number of different games on my Xbox Series X and PS5 Pro, and they've looked absolutely incredible, with really sharp and vibrant colours, with inky black levels, giving a stunning experience with excellent contrast levels, helped by the glossy screen. But on the current gen consoles, remember you're limited to a refresh rate of 120Hz. The monitor has some game mode options, so you've got a crosshair allowing you to have a crosshair displayed permanently on the screen. Then there's shadow control, which enhances dark scenes without overexposing lightened areas, and you've got a sniper scope option where you'd have a small window which is zoomed into the center area of the screen to give you an enhanced view when sniping, with there being 3 zoom levels available, with it generally working well. The monitor is also great for productivity, with you able to get a refresh rate of 165Hz, HDR, G-Sync and 10-bit color support, providing excellent color and contrast levels. The large 32-inch display gives a good working area, making it great for displaying multiple windows, which helps with multitasking, allowing me to have multiple windows open on a single screen. Even working in Adobe Premiere Pro is good, and working in Photoshop or Lightroom was excellent, with colours being vibrant and sharp. Pixel density in 4K is excellent, with it having a PPI of 139.87, so text clarity is excellent. It would have been nice if it had a Type-C port together with a built-in KVM, which would have allowed me to easily flip between a PC and Mac. But obviously this is only useful if you wanted to use it with multiple devices. The monitor also supports picture-in-picture and picture-by-picture, which is great for multitasking, as it allows you to display 2 different input sources at the same time. So with picture-by-picture, you could have your PC shown on one side and have your console showing on the other side, with it supporting a maximum resolution of 1920 by 2160 with a 165Hz refresh rate on each side. But to note, in this mode HDR isn't supported, and the cool thing here is that you could have your PlayStation on one side and an Xbox on the other, giving a 2-player gaming setup, with each one providing a 1080p resolution with a 120Hz refresh rate. Now with picture-in-picture on your main display, you can get a full resolution of 3840 by 2160 with a 60Hz refresh, but no HDR support, with the subsource supporting a full resolution of 3840 by 2160 at 60Hz, but again with no HDR support. But you are able to choose between 3 different sizes for the subsource, together with allowing you to change the position of the subsource on the screen. The monitor does have speakers, which is useful to have. There's 2 built-in 8-watt speakers providing reasonable sound levels, but there's no depth there. I'd say it's okay, but nothing amazing, which personally I think is a bit of a shame. They wouldn't replace having separate speakers or a good gaming headset, but have a listen to this to give you a better idea. Entertainment wise, so watching movies or TV shows, this monitor is perfect with a QD OLED panel giving an awesome picture quality, so you could just use your console to stream from or even connect up an Amazon Fire Stick, as it has multiple HDMI ports. But it's a shame there's no remote control with this, but I guess if you're using it with an Amazon Fire Stick, but you could use the remote that comes with it, but that doesn't give you access to the OSD of the monitor. Taking a look at the settings and menus, you've got a button at the back allowing you to access the OSD to optimize your display settings like the brightness and contrast, together with other various settings like seeing an FPS counter or crosshair. But it would have been nice if the monitor came with a remote, making it easier to change settings. The LEDs on the back look cool, and you have the ability to change them to a variety of different colors, plus you can have it cycling through colors or even turn it off. But due to the design of the monitor, it's only noticeable if you look around the back, whereas coming around the front you wouldn't be able to notice they're on. So if you wanted some ambient lighting, you'd be better off adding an LED strip at the back. One of the biggest concerns with an OLED is the screen burn-in or image retention. This is where an image is permanently displayed onto the screen. To protect against this, the monitor does have a number of OLED care options in the OSD, together with AOC providing a 3-year warranty, which is definitely a big positive here. So in summary, the AGON Pro AG326UD is an awesome 32-inch 4K QD OLED gaming monitor, giving a great gaming experience on both a PC and console. Positives wise, the glossy screen worked well in a bright room, and with the DCI P3 99.3% color gamut and the 10-bit color, colors look stunning and vibrant when gaming and doing any creative work on the monitor. It has two HDMI 2.1 ports and a DisplayPort 1.4 with a lightning fast 0.03 millisecond response time, together with a 165Hz refresh rate, supporting G-Sync AMD FreeSync Premium with no screen tearing or stuttering, aimed at gamers to give them the edge, providing excellent viewing angles to give a really immersive gaming experience. Price wise, it comes in at just under £650, making it excellent value for money. Negatives wise, it would have been great if it came with a Type-C port and KVM, but this is only useful if you had multiple computers connected. It's a shame it didn't come with a remote, and it would have been nice if it had better speakers, but these are quite minor points, and I wouldn't say these are a deal breaker in any way. As for the price point, this monitor is excellent value for money, providing stunning picture quality. So there you have it. You've come to the end of another video, and I hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in the description below, including purchasing links. If you have any questions on this, let me know in the comments below. And for those of you who've come to the end of this video, please leave a comment with QD-OLED, as it's awesome to see who's got to the end of my video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You can follow me on my socials. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to be notified of my next release. Thanks for viewing, and see you in the next one.